Hi, and welcome to the Selwyn House Gryphon podcast. My name is Max Balta.
My name is Noah Vadish.
And we're glad to have you back after not being here for December's episode.
Yeah.
Now let's go on to our news segment. Starting off, the first week of February will be the grade 9 North of the Wild trip, where they will be going outside camping.
Second off, on February 6th, it is the midterm break, which means we don't have school.
Yay! Starting on February 7th, there's Staff Appreciation Week. This week we will be doing special things to help all the staff who work so hard to make sure our experience here at Selwyn House is the best possible.
On the 13th of February, we have the Big Brother program going on.
And on the 14th is a mini open house for those who would be interested in maybe going to Selwyn in future years.
On the 22nd, we have the CEMC math competition.
All right, on to our next.
Alright, so here we have Luca Matei, my dear friend, and also Max's friend.
And this is actually his first time on the grade 8 podcast for us.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
He's going to be today presenting us the different foods that he likes the best. And in the background, you'll be able to see these foods from the school, of course.
So let's do a breakdown of your top 5 favorite foods and maybe your top 5 favorite soups. Can we do that?
Okay, yeah. So, I'd say my first favorite meal, which is in a soup, it was the chicken teriyaki.
That's good.
Yeah, that we had on New Year's Eve.
So good.
That was really good.
And the soup is like my first top 5 soup, the chicken dumpling soup that they served that day. It was really good. I like it when they serve, like hamburgers, or hot dogs or poutine, because it's a treat. It's a fun treat.
I also like sometimes when they bring out sodas or other chips. That's always a fun thing.
I also like it when there's a special dessert like banana bread.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fun.
Also, can I just interject here? That's very good banana bread. I just want to interject here and say that my favorite personal food is the fish and chips. Even though they do it probably once a month, that's really good.
Yeah.
Their French fries are really good here, I would say.
The waffle fries, they're like the perfect ratio of saltiness to sogginess.
Yes.
And actually, tomorrow, as the day that we're filming this, we get fish and chips.
That's really good.
Yes.
Also, one of the better soups, I think, is the chicken noodle soup.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And the Italian wedding.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
The Italian wedding has to be on our top 5, if not your top 3, if not your favorite.
Mm-hmm. It's really good. Okay, but let's just go on. So what other foods do you really enjoy? Because you said your top few, which were the dumplings, I believe, or the chicken teriyaki, burgers, and then the fish burgers and poutine. So what's your last favorite food?
Okay, I'm going with a little theme here, the chicken burgers.
Oh.
Chicken burgers.
That is an amazing choice.
Those are really good.
Yeah,
and for people who don't really like bread, they can just take off the bread and they just have fried chicken.
And it's pretty much a big chicken nugget.
Yeah.
And we know that, Noah, how do you enjoy your hamburgers and chicken burgers?
I enjoy it. I don't like my burgers or my chicken burgers. I don't have them with mustard. I have my mustard with a burger.
I would say that's the same with me with tomatoes. I love the tomatoes. They're cut so well here. They're always neatly cut. They're always fresh.
I'm pretty sure you take like a good 100 tomatoes every time you eat.
I would say it's pretty much me eating a full tomato every
I'm
time.
not really a tomato guy.
What type of condiments do you like on your food?
Literally everything, except for mayo.
All dressed?
Really? No mayonnaise?
No mayonnaise. I don't know. I don't really like the texture in my mouth.
I'm not a big relish fan, personally.
I like relish. I used to hate it, actually, but I actually really like it now.
And I think pickles can be really good because they add a note of acidity into a lot of stuff, so it can balance out some flavor.
But usually the mustard is the acidic.
Sometimes, depends.
And I had a question for another meal that I don't know if you like. It is the pasta. Do you enjoy the pastas at the school?
So I really like it when they make it, so there's like 2 types of pastas, red and white. I really like it when they make white pasta.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
But I think that no matter what, they always taste good. They're always really good.
Yeah.
Because the school uses the finest quality food to make our amazing meals. meals.
And one thing I appreciate is sometimes, let's say I'm not a big fan of a meal, they always have sandwiches, they always have soups, and they always have a vegan option. That way you can always take another thing if you're not a big fan, or I'm lactose intolerant, so unless I take a lactate before, sometimes instead of a lasagna, they'll have a veggie lasagna that I can eat instead, and I always appreciate the option.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's move to the next segment. Woo. Alright, today we're here with Denzel. And he will be talking with us a little bit about chess, the new thing.
So, we've noticed a huge boom in chess popularity, be it clubs, people in the library, or even personal matches in other rooms. What can you say about this boom in popularity, Denzel?
Well, I think it's just it's more of a global popularity, and I think it's just it moving to Selwyn House is just a reflection of how outside events can affect our school. But I think the main reason why chess has boomed in popularity was because, New Year's came along, the holidays where families are playing chess most likely, and then they probably it just kind of caught on fire basically.
So, what has your personal experience been with this? Because I've seen you playing chess in certain places. Have you gotten into chess because of this, or have you always been into chess and this is just giving you a reason to become more interested in the community?
I think I've always been interested in chess. I always play with my dad and stuff like that. But I think it was around maybe November-ish when I started playing chess again. When I was in Mr. Bedard's room, which because of the 3D printed
yeah,
chess
because
pieces.
he was 3D printing almost all the chess pieces around the school at the moment are 3D printed.
And they were all made by students. My personal favorite design is the knight that's a monkey. That's my favorite.
Yes, those are very cool.
But yeah, it was basically that. I started from there, and afterwards I'm just playing chess pretty often.
All right, and Denzel, what is your favorite grandmaster in chess right now?
Well, I don't really tune into professional tournaments, but I could just say Magnus Carlsen. So.
Magnus Carlsen,
Also,
very good choice, but also Hiracli is a very good person.
Yeah.
So, would you attribute the popularity of these famous chess players, such as Twitch, I know has been streaming a lot more chess? Do you think that might be a reason as to why it's more popular than it's ever been?
Well, of course, because it's people watching people other people are influencers, failing, and I think chess is one of those things where it's okay for you to fail just because of how complex and simple the game is.
Alright, so now Denzel, we have a thing here at the podcast where every month we have a new secret word that people can send in for a prize. Would you like to say this month's secret word?
Well, I would love to say it, but I'm just not sure what it could be.
Think of anything right now, Denzel. What is the secret word for this month?
What if I already said it?
So if somebody can figure out which was the secret word that Denzel said, then you will have a chance. There were 5 key words that he put out that might have been it. Let's see if you can guess it. Alright, now on to our next topic. Alright, so now we want to talk about all the amazing equipment we use to bring these episodes to you guys once a month.
Alright, so the first thing we use is a Canon camera. These cameras are really great to get the perfect high quality shots we show you.
So what do we use to actually record the footage in this camera?
Well, we actually use an SD card. And this SD card comes in this little holder with this little SD card, and that's what we put into Mac's computer where he edits all of our podcasts.
Next up, I want to show the microphone we use. This is the Rode microphone that we use. It is amazing because we can just plug it into this with very little issue right here, and that way we're able to produce this high quality audio, which we know you guys are a huge fan of when listening to the podcast. Next up, we want to show where we hold our camera. This is the stand, which is our tripod. This tripod is really effective as you can just slide your camera onto right here and get recording. Usually Jackson will be here holding this little segment, controlling the camera to catch our every movement. Finally, I want to talk about the editing software which we use. I use Premiere Pro, which is in every single student's computers for grades 7 and 8. This program is very efficient as it has many transitions and effects. If you don't believe me, well, that was an amazing effect you guys just saw, and that's only possible because of Premiere Pro. Now, let's talk about some polar bears. So, we want to thank everybody who helped donate to the Polar Bear Family donation that we did. We managed to raise $100 in a little under a week, which was amazing.
Yeah, we want to thank everybody for participating in our candy cane event and for buying our stickers to help for our Polar Bear family.
Nathan, what is your favorite food that the school serves?
I would say pasta.
Which pasta is your favorite?
Pasta Mariano.
What's your favorite subject in school?
I would say English.
What's your favorite food that the school serves?
It's like, honestly, because today we ate butter chicken, I'm gonna say butter chicken.
Justin, what's your favorite chess opening?
Chess opening?
Yes.
I don't know. I go with the pawn.
So this is the end of this episode of the podcast. Thank you to you for watching this episode. We hope you really enjoyed it.
Thank you. And later, Gryphons!
Bye.